Manchester United's final league game of the season this weekend. Wolves up for Manchester United. Now, with nothing to play for either side, then this is a complete dead rubber for both teams and for anyone else involved in the Premier League. There's nothing these two teams can do can alter anything for other teams or ourselves. So going into this game, both teams just going out there to play the last game of the season. Wolves manager is leaving after this game, so it will be his last match in charge, and he's done very well for Wolves. Kept them afloat in the Premier League, kept them up near the top for a long while, up in the top 10 for a while, forward a little bit this season, but he's done very well for them. So they should be pleased with the way he's done. Got them from, I mean, they've been a solid Premier League team for the last 3 or so seasons, which is great for Wolves. Manchester United going into this and on the verge of a Europa League final on Wednesday, so we're not going to want to look to get any players injured. Players are probably going to take it a bit easier than they normally do, and you know that does happen. We saw that quite a few years ago. Manchester United played West Ham, and Carlos Tevez kept West Ham up in the Premier League. Manchester United didn't want to exert themselves too much because we had a cup final the following weekend. So that is the same for this one. I mean, that cup final is massive for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in terms of his Manchester United career. So the players are probably going to take it a bit easier than normal. So this may be a bit of a shit contest between both teams, but I would expect a massively rotated side from certainly Manchester United, but maybe Wolves might give a few different players a chance, I don't know, but they've got nothing else to play for, so they can well go full strength. So Manchester United, it's going to be difficult for Manchester United to see Manchester United getting a result in this, but it would be nice to see Manchester United get a result because our away form, we haven't lost yet this season, and only 2 other teams have ever gone unbeaten away from home, Preston and Arsenal in a Football League season. So that would be a nice achievement if Manchester United could do that, but I would expect a number of changes to this game. Now, I think he may give a few different players a chance. A lot will be rested for this game. Now, I'm not too sure what the line. I mean, if anyone can pick the lineup, then they're a genius for this fucking game. They really are, because I'm not too sure what's going to happen. Dean Henderson, I think, is the one that's going to be in goal. I would like to have seen Romero get one last game for Manchester United because he's been quite good, and I thought a week or so ago it might happen, but the rumours are Henderson will come back into net. Back 4 is going to be interesting. Probably going to be Telles, Williams, probably maybe Bailey and 2-1-Zabi as the centre backs. I'm not too sure. It is. I just don't actually know what defence he's going to pick there in the centre back positions. Midfield is going to be interesting as well. We're hearing that Fred and McTominay should be fit for the game, but they were considered a doubt a few days ago. After that draw against Fulham, they both had knocks apparently, so I personally wouldn't want to see both of them risked if he's going to play them both in the Europa League final, but probably one will. I'm not too sure, because I mean it is a conundrum. Matic will come back in midfield, that's a certain. Probably McTominay or Fred will probably partner him in there. We'll probably put Donny van der Beek in there in the sort of maybe more attacking position. The forward positions is going to be a conundrum as well. I think James will play, Ahmad on the right, probably James maybe on the left, and Marcus Rashford up front. That's sort of the similar team that I think he will probably go for. It is a bit of a conundrum. I mean, it could be completely different. There has been reports, and he has come out and said that Hannibal Mejbri and Shola Shoretiri will be in the squad for this game. So maybe a couple of the likes of Bruno Fernandes, Pogba. Some of these might not feature even on the substitutes bench, which they could just do with the game off, to be honest. I'm not too sure on Anthony Elanga whether he's going to be in the squad. He didn't mention that, but I can't see any other youngsters getting on the substitutes bench. But to be honest, he could well have put a couple of other youngsters on the bench tomorrow, because there is no problem with Manchester United. Even if we do end up losing this game, it would be a bit of a kick in the nuts to lose that away record that we've had all season. But to be honest, the bigger picture is, even if we lose this game, I just want us to win that fucking Europa League final. I would take a defeat in this game if it meant winning that Europa League final, because otherwise it's not been a successful season if we don't win a bit of silverware. So any players that have got knocks, there's going to be no Anthony Martial in this game. I mean, he's still out injured, so I'm not too sure if he's going to make the final of the Europa League. Maybe get a place on the bench for that final, I'm not too sure. But obviously, as I've said, Dan James is fit and he should come back in. That should give him some minutes, and hopefully Ahmad can have a decent game, a decent run out. Hopefully he can get 70-80 minutes maybe. and if James can't last the full game, maybe we could see Shortiri come on, and maybe Hannibal Mejbri come on, maybe for Van der Beek in the second half. Something like that would be pleasing to see. As I said, I don't see too many other youngsters getting involved in this game, but just a good run out. Hopefully these youngsters, if they're given an opportunity, can impress. Wolves are still a decent outfit. I mean, they're not what they have been in previous seasons, but they're still a decent side. They've played some decent stuff over the years under their manager, and they should be proud of what the manager's done for them. And yeah, I'm not really too sure how this game is actually going to plan out, how Wolves are going to go about it. I don't even know how Wolves are going to really line up for this one in his final game, but they're going to want to put an impression on in the last game for the manager. So I think I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in this game. I think it's going to be difficult for Manchester United to get the victory in this game with so many potential changes. And you're looking at the form of Brandon Williams and Telles. Are the form of them two? Certainly Brandon Williams hasn't been in good form when he's been given an opportunity this season recently. When he played, is the form of these players going to be good enough? The likes of Van der Beek and Ahmad, are they in good enough form for Manchester United to get the job done in this game? I'm not too sure. I think too many rotated players. It's going to be difficult for Manchester United. There's going to be a good 8 or 9 at least players changed in this lineup, and it's going to be a job for Manchester United, I think, to win this game of football if we do make that many changes. But the end result isn't really what is actually important in this game. If we saw the likes of Shortiri, Ahmad, Mejbri all have decent outings and put in some decent performances, that would be more positive to me than looking at the result and the likes of Van der Beek having a good game, because he really needs to get into some good form, because next season is going to be the final chapter of Donny van der Beek's season if he doesn't impress. So he has got to be key in this game for Manchester United. He's one of the more senior players. He's 23, 24, something like that, and he's really got to start stepping up to the plate if he wants to have a future at Manchester United. And to be fair, Ahmad's got to really step up to the plate soon as well, because if we do bring in the likes of Jadon Sancho, then competition for places is going to be fierce for him. Jadon Sancho is going to come in and cost about 90 million quid or euros, and he's going to be wanting to be starting week in, week out, and that's going to put pressure on Ahmed to step up to the plate when given an opportunity, with the likes of Greenwood and Rashford on the wings as well. It's going to make, and James as well, it's going to make it difficult for Ahmed to get a look in next season at Manchester United if he doesn't start to impress. And this is a game, given a start, I hope he gets a start anyway in this game, that he can look to impress again. He has impressed a little bit when he's been given the opportunity. Hasn't had enough football for Manchester United, that is definitely been the case. But at Manchester United, we know that the pressures and that at Manchester United, when given an opportunity, you've got to impress. You don't get 10, 15 chances to play shit and then have a good game. You've got to be good from the off, or that's the standards you've got to be at Manchester United, and that's the standards Ahmed's got to be. He's coming up to 19 years of age, so next season he's going to have to kick on and start getting game time. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you see this one planning out? I think it's going to be difficult for Manchester United to get the job done in this game. I mean, they've got some decent players. Traore, very quick, powerful, strong player. Hasn't got the numbers that probably people would have expected, but was a player that was linked with the likes of Liverpool and that before. Can cause problems with his pace, so that could be a problem for Manchester United in the back if we put out a scratch back four. So they could cause us a lot of problems, Wolves. So I think it's going to be a difficult game, but as I say, I'm going for a 1-1 draw in this game. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and hit the like button as well. And if you're watching this on Facebook, please do hit that share button, and I'll talk to you all again soon. See ya.